Next, we're going to take a look at stacks and using the stack option in Adobe Bridge. First thing you're going to do is you would select multiple images that are similar or the same. So you can see here that I have two images that are the exact same. One's a raw image and the other is a JPEG. If you shoot in burst mode or you take multiple shots of the same pose, you can stack those images together, so when you're going through and looking at your images in Bridge, you don't have to flip through so many of the same exact image. You can do this a couple of different ways. You can, first of all, select both of the images, so you can either Command or Control click if you're wanting to skip around, or if you're selecting images that are in a row, you can Shift click and it will select everything between the first and last image that you selected. So I've got 4 images selected, and I really only want 2 because these 2 are the exact same. So I'm going to stack them together. I can do this a couple of different ways. I can right click and I can select Stack and Group as a stack. I can go up under the Stacks option in the menu and select Group as a stack. Or I can use the shortcut of Command G or Control G if you're on a PC, and it will stack the images as well. So I'm going to group as a stack, and you now see that those 2 images are showing up in my content panel stacked on top of each other, and they're both highlighted, and you see a number 2 up here that shows that I've got 2 images there. Now I've got a play button here, and it will go between the 2 different images showing the different ones that are in the stack. I've got these 2 images right here that are the same as well. So I'm going to select both of them, right click, select Stack and Group as Stack. And now those 2 images are stacked together. So what I want you to do is go through and you're going to stack each of the like images together. This one, I'm going to stack, Group as Stack. This one of the flowers, 9710, select both, stack, Group as Stack. 9722, stack, Group as Stack. Each of the grapes, I'm going to select them all, right click, stack, and Group as Stack. The staircase here, 9418, stack, Group as Stack, and then 9430, stack, Group as Stack. And you can see that they appear stacked on top of each other, like multiple pages. We have a couple more to do. We have the ferns. I'm going to do stack, Group as Stack. And then I'm going to select the bridge, stack, Group as Stack. And now when I go and I look at my thumbnails in the content viewer, I'm not seeing multiples of the same image. That's one way of going about doing it. Now, to view my stack, I can click up here on the play button, or I can click the number and it will bring out both of the images, and I can click the number back and it will restack those images. When I have a stack selected, I can go up to Stacks, and if I want to release the stack, I can select Ungroup from Stack, but I'm going to regroup that. And that's it. That'll make your folder a little more organized and easier to manage. Now, if you want to expand a stack or close a stack, all you do is select the stack, go up to Stacks, and select Open Stack. And you'll be able to see both of the images or however many images you have in your stack. Now to close your stack, you can select Stacks and you can select Close Stack. Now, if you want to expand and view what's in all of your stacks, you can select Stacks and expand all stacks, and you'll be able to see all of the images. And you can tell they're in a stack by this number that's in the upper left-hand corner. And then you can go into Stacks, collapse all stacks, and all of your stacks are collapsed back. Okay, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different stacks. Take a screenshot of this, and this is going to be 22E for your chapter analysis assignment. All right, the last thing is, if you want to change the top image of your stack, then all you have to do is expand the stack, select the image that you would like, go to Stacks, select Promote to Top of Stacks, and it will move it to the top. Now, these images are exactly alike, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. However, if you had taken several different shots of one pose and maybe someone's eyes were closed or open in some of them, and you wanted the open eye shot to be on the top, then it would make sense for you to move that image to the top of the stack. All right, let me collapse the stack. So there we go. One other thing that you can use Adobe Bridge for is to view images in a slideshow. Now, you can't save the slideshow and you can't assign music to it and just play it and have the music play in the background. The only way to do that would be to open up iTunes or have your own music playing from Spotify or somewhere else. But to view the images in a slideshow, all you would do is select your images. And I just held the Shift key down and I clicked on my first image, and then I clicked on the last image, and all the images in between were selected. And then I'm going to go up here to View, and then I'm going to select Slideshow. And you'll see where it is going to just go from image to image, and it'll fade as a transition from one image to the other. So it's a nice little feature that you can turn on and just have playing for when a client comes in or something. I'm going to escape to exit out of that. If I want to set any of my slideshow options, I select View, Slideshow Options, and I can select if I want my slideshow to repeat, how long I want my slides to last, if I want captions to be turned off or on, and captions would be the name of the image, how I want the image to show, centered, scaled to fit or fill, and then the basic transitions and speed. So I can have the transition speed be faster or slower. Right now it's fairly fast. I can slow that down. It's on dissolve. And so I can create push, and then I'll select play. And that's what the push transition looks like. Again, escape will take me out, and that's it for the slideshows. Very simple.